Late at night, Janelle sat at her desk with a lamp shining on the legal documents that were laid out in front of her. She studied the documents with a frown, each line more disturbing than the last. The numbers didn't add up. Her heart fell as she turned back to the property deeds. Every piece of property had been transferred into Kody's name, so it was all there in black and white. The man she had trusted for decades had stolen the land she had worked so hard to secure for her children and her future. Observing Janelle's strained posture and the papers strewn around, Christine silently entered the room. "What's the matter?" With a worried tone, Christine inquired. Janelle held out the papers with a shaky voice and hardly raised her head. "It's Kody. Everything has been moved into his name, including the accounts and every last piece of land. I have nothing left over from him." Christine snatched up the papers and studied them, her mouth dropping. "This isn't possible. You and your children were meant to live on that property." Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. That was something we all agreed upon. Janelle reclined on her chair, her face displaying betrayal and rage. "Christine, I had faith in him. He informed me that this was for our future and the family. He has now taken care of everything for himself." Christine touched Janelle's shoulder in a consoling manner. "He must not be allowed to get away with this. This time he's gone too far. We must put an end to him." Janelle nodded, her gaze taking on a steely resolve. She was not going to give up easily when Kody took everything away from her. Janelle gripped the steering wheel firmly as she drove to Kody's office the following morning. She practiced her words, but every minute that went by made her rage become more intense. By the time she got there, her determination was unwavering. She rushed into his office and discovered Kody drinking coffee while idly sitting at his desk. He glanced up, taken aback by her unexpected arrival. "What's all this about, Janelle?" He pretended to be innocent as he asked. Janelle rushed to his desk, slamming the pile of documents before him. "Kody, don't you dare pretend you don't know. Everything was moved into your name. Everything I worked for, the accounts, the property. You took away our children and myself." Kody reclined in his chair, his face composed and incredibly self-satisfied. "Janelle, it's not theft. This family is led by me. Our future is being secured by me. You ought to give me thanks." Janelle balled her hands into fists. "Protecting our future? Kody, this isn't about the family. It's all about you. Your self-centeredness and avarice have betrayed all we've worked so hard to create." Kody shrugged, adding to her ire with his casual demeanor. "You're exaggerating. It's great this way." Janelle shook her head, her eyes brimming with annoyance. "Kody, you're mistaken to believe that you have complete control over everything. This will cost you money." She slammed the door behind her as she turned and left. Kody was sitting in his living room a week later, looking through his phone. He was certain that Janelle was merely having another emotional outburst and that her threats were baseless. However, his confidence started to falter as he heard the sirens getting louder. 2 police cars with bright lights pulled into his driveway outside. Curious about the disturbance, neighbors peered out of their windows. With a frown, Kody got up and walked to the door. 2 officers in uniform were standing on his porch as he opened it. One of the officers said, "Kody Brown?" "Yes," Kody said, perplexed. "You're under arrest for embezzlement and fraud," the officer went on. "Please put your hands behind your back and turn around." Kody's jaw dropped in disbelief. "This must be an error. I did nothing incorrectly." Kody saw Janelle and Christine standing across the street as the officers handcuffed him. Janelle watched the event with a mix of delight and rage as she stood tall with her arms folded. "Janelle!" As the cops escorted him to the police vehicle, Kody yelled, "This is not necessary for you to accomplish. We can figure this out." Janelle remained unflinching. Her expression remained fixed as she looked into his eyes. "Kody, you did this to yourself." As Kody was shoved into the rear of the police vehicle, his cries subsided. Janelle and Christine were left alone in the still street as the door banged shut and the automobiles drove away. Christine looked at Janelle. "Are you all right?" With a weight off her shoulders, Janelle exhaled deeply. "I'll be." The sounds of laughter filled the air as Janelle sat in her new house that evening. Christine, who had been her pillar of support during the ordeal, was seated around the dining table with her children. Simple but cozy, the table had the promise of fresh starts. Christine's glass went up. To liberty, to family, and to at last putting the past in its proper place. Janelle lifted her own glass and grinned. To fresh starts. Janelle had a calmness she hadn't experienced in years as they toasted. She was finally able to get behind Kody's betrayal and start a future on her own terms. and there's more. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, has been isolating everyone outside of his core family, and I don't see why he doesn't see that this will be a big issue for him in the future. Despite having some quite divisive views, Kody has had little trouble navigating his relationships during the run of Sister Wives. For most of the series, it was evident that Kody was the head of his household, even though things have gotten worse for him recently. Kody was the leader, as is customary in Mormon households. When things started to change in their lives, Kody's influence waned. His wife, Robyn Brown now and Meri Brown, Janelle Brown and Christine Brown before, were quick to listen to his wishes and follow his timetable. Sister Wives has been more about upending the status quo and exposing the family's struggles behind the scenes in the previous few seasons, and Kody has been quick to respond. The family patriarch has been working through his emotions, but his interactions with his older children are still difficult, as Sister Wives Season 19 has shown. On Sister Wives, Kody has always been more forthcoming about his emotions, but in the most recent season, he made it apparent where he stands with his family. Kody has been handling the aftermath of his divorces in an intriguing way since losing 3 of his 4 spouses, and his feelings toward his ex-wife are influenced by the way his children behave. Kody is investing more in his family with Robyn than anyone else, despite the fact that he is aware that his older children are adults who form their own beliefs. He still feels that their mothers are influencing their views. Kody is effectively excluding his older children from his life by referring to himself, Robyn, and their 5 kids as the core family. Even if many of Kody's adult children don't talk to him directly, those who were once by his side are starting to realize that he doesn't generally support them. Even though Kody's interactions with his other children indicate that he may be a decent parent, he has chosen to be a strict and closed-off father to the children who are not part of his core family, leaving them out in the cold, while the children of Kody and Robyn, 3 of whom were adopted by Kody after his official marriage to Robyn, have been able to experience the positive aspects of Kody. His other children haven't had the opportunity to do so for years. As a father, Kody has alienated his family to the point where they don't want to be together. Kody has tried to explain that he would be fine with a relationship in the future, but he has stringent rules about how that can happen, leaving his children to shoulder the responsibilities he should be handling as a father. Kody has taken the difficult choice to work through his problems on his own and claims he'll be ready when his kids want to come to him, instead of feeling at ease with them or choosing to be the bigger person and go to them. Kody stated that he would resume a connection with them if they repented of their actions. Apart from the fact that Kody is the parent, it's obvious he's not ready for any grown-up discourse because he doesn't even want to try to apologize for his careless and unresponsive actions. It's obvious that Kody's time on Sister Wives hasn't been good for his ego, even though his primary emphasis right now appears to be on his children. Since Kody dislikes being challenged, being on TV is not good for him. Instead, in order to avoid having to confront his shortcomings, he would prefer it if viewers would not provide him feedback. In his own life, he spiraled in a number of ways after receiving scathing criticism about his actions from each of his ex-partners. For Kody, it hurts much more when it occurs on a bigger scale. I'm wondering if Kody really realizes that he won't be able to mend those ties after Sister Wives, since he keeps alienating his older kids. Kody seems determined to pursue ties with his children going ahead, even though he only wants to do so if they approach him. I hope that his actions don't have a significant negative influence on his children. Kody clearly doesn't understand that openly alienating his children on Sister Wives will cost him a relationship with them in the future, as seen by his incapacity to deal with the fallout from his own actions. Sister Wives actress Meri Brown is using her anger toward Kody Brown as a fantastic chance for herself rather than letting it fester inside of her. During Sister Wives Season 19, Kody recently faced criticism for using a nasty term to describe Meri's buddy. The father has frequently been the target of his family's and his admirers' ire over the years. There's a reason why Kody is viewed as the antagonist in Sister Wives. He's trying to adjust to his new existence now that Meri, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown have left him, and it's not going well. Meri took to Instagram to flaunt her new sweatshirt, which served as a passive-aggressive way to lash out at her ex without calling him out, following the Sister Wives episode where Kody called Jen a B*********, saying Meri needed to break up with her female friends if she wanted any chance of finding love. In the pictures she shared, Jen was wearing a sweatshirt that read, "Never gonna ditch," and Meri's caption read, The B asterisk 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 dot. The two buddies' broad smiles in the picture conveyed their true feelings about Kody's rude demeanor. Ditch those B asterisk 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 yes? Was the caption Meri posted on Instagram before to that post. I believe we can discuss that. It's about to get salty, and advised her fans to keep checking back for more from her in the future. Another post featured Meri and Jen singing a fun song to introduce their new project, Salty Birches, which was a parody of the song that Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo sang on The Tonight Show. Jen ended the video by staring straight into the camera and yelling, F asterisk 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 you, which made Meri laugh uncontrollably. Although Meri, Janelle, and Christine are no longer married to Kody, they still have to put up with his terrible attitude and actions since he is still involved in their life through their children and sister wives. Even when it comes to the friendships and romantic relationships of his ex-partners, Kody isn't hesitant to express his ideas. Jen was called a B asterisk 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 by the sister wives patriarch, which was extremely inappropriate. When it came to his views on women and how they were to act and behave, he truly shown his true colors. Rather than criticizing and condemning people for their conduct, Kody should begin to examine his own behavior and heed the counsel he is giving others. Despite his belief to the contrary, he is always the issue. He believes that Meri, Janelle, and Christine's departure from him is their responsibility rather than his. That statement couldn't be further from the truth. Meri's exploitation of Kody's awful behavior for her own benefit is admirable. She, Janelle, and Christine deserve some peace and happiness because he has put them through a lot over the years. There's nothing wrong with Meri's response to the issue because he's not making the decision to improve himself. As they demonstrate to Kody who is now in charge here, she is standing by her buddy Jen, and the two of them are grinning. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, has accused TLC of keeping her in the dark about Kody's remarks until Tell All was being filmed. After being kept in the dark by the production team, she took the steps. The reality TV personality won't allow anyone to disparage her best friend, Jen Sullivan. Meri has responded to Kody's insult to her best buddy in a fantastic way. Meri's humorous song is a response to her ex's hurtful remarks. On the Tell All, she was unable to retaliate against her ex. As a result, the reality TV personality came up with a great solution to address remarks made against her best friend. Meri and Jen have been making fun of her ex-partner in a number of posts. What were they doing? What is the response of fans to it? Meri is upset with the network. Why? In the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown has irritated Meri Brown. He made a cruel remark to Jen Sullivan, her best friend. The TLC personality branded his ex AB asterisk asterisk CH and advised her to break up with her best friend before dating anyone else. So, it was a great idea for Meri and Jen to roast the TLC star. Meri was sporting a personalized t-shirt that said, "Never gonna ditch," while her pal was sporting one that said, "That be asterisk TCH." Posing contentedly in their t-shirts, they referred to it as be asterisk graft. Later, in response to Kody's hostility, the pair posted the funny song Salty Birches. Interestingly, Jen ends up responding to Meri's ex by saying, "Hey Kody, F asterisk CKU." Supporters adored the pair and commended their degree of originality. The audience has praised Sister Wives star Meri Brown for her humorous hit at Kody Brown. She didn't know what her ex-boyfriend had said about her closest friend on the show. The TLC personality therefore used the occasion to make amends. A Redditor recently talked about Meri's response after discovering her ex's remarks on her best friend. Just heard on her Instagram Live, production did not reveal Kody's remarks to her until long after the tell-all was shot, the original poster claimed. Meri believed that ignoring it would make her feel guilty, so she had to answer. The production crew came under fire from fans for failing to question Kody about his behavior and actions. They found it incomprehensible that the host was so forgiving of him and Robyn. These women don't really get much opportunity to respond to his outrageous statements in general and about themselves in particular, one fan commented. Another person expressed sympathy for Meri after witnessing someone on TV verbally insult her best friend. They were pleased that the TLC personality shot back and didn't take it personally. Additionally, another user expressed disappointment at seeing yet another tell-all with no challenging questions for Robyn and Kody. Do you believe that TLC erred in keeping Meri in the dark? Recent remarks by Robyn Brown, in which she described herself and her kids as Kody Brown's main family, highlight the reasons why other sister wives have decided to go. When Kody married Meri Brown in 1990, he started his adventure as a married man. In order for their children to grow up together, the couple decided to have multiple children at a young age. In 1993, they added Janelle Brown to their family, and then Christine Brown. 1 year later, Robyn, Kody's fourth wife, was spiritually married to him in May 2010. Kody had 13 children with his first 3 wives. In March 2024, Kody and Janelle tragically lost their son, Garrison Brown. Kody had 2 additional children with Robyn, who had 3 from a previous marriage. In order to marry Robyn and become the legal father of her children, Kody formally divorced Meri in 2014. The arrangement and their marriages to Kody initially made all 4 sister wives very happy, but when he started to prioritize Robyn above the others, things started to shift. Christine ultimately made the decision to dissolve the marriage in 2021, and Janelle and Meri did the same. Over the years, Robyn has been repeatedly exposed on sister wives for acting in a hypocritical and superior manner. She used to say that she supported polygamy, but now she feels that it would be disrespectful if Kody took another wife. She gives off the impression that she wants to be revered and seen as superior. She started behaving like a victim to Kody when other kids didn't naturally think highly of her. Although Robyn wants Kody to work out his differences with his adult children, she hypocritically makes her 5 children seem like his primary family. In her first season of Sister Wives on TLC, she called Kody her soulmate, even though he was already married to 3 women. While Christine was in labor at the hospital, she even let Kody spend time with her. Robyn still has controlling tendencies even though the other 3 sister wives have moved out, and she is now monogamous with Kody. To keep Kody feeling better than his kids, Robyn might not want him to interact with them. Given the recent death of Garrison and her tense relationship with his adult children, Paydon and Gabriel Brown, it was improper of her to identify to herself and her kids as Kody's primary family. Because to Robyn and Kody's behavior, the family no longer celebrates the holidays together since they have gotten estranged from one another. Despite their separation, Christine had hoped for a happy family, but Robyn's insistence on putting her own family first makes this more challenging. She has continuously denied that she is Kody's favorite wife and that her wants are prioritized above those of the others. But Robyn has finally acknowledged in public that her connection with Kody is the most important one. She wants Kody to devote all of his attention to her and their 5 children, rather than following their religious convictions and taking a new wife. Though she had hardly ever done so, she should ideally treat Kody's other children as her own. Making disparaging remarks about Kody's former marriages and grown children seems to be Robyn's way of enjoying her sense of power. She refuses to acknowledge her own errors and places the burden for their numerous families' unfavorable TLC portrayal on others. Robyn ought to be considerate of Kody's children and put their welfare first rather than further alienating them, since they don't have an involved father in their lives. Even though Robyn is currently monogamous with Kody, recent episodes of Sister Wives reveal that she still despises other members of the Brown family. Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks everyone.